One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Good morning, guys. How are you? So we are on. We're starting. It's currently 4:53. As you can see, currently 4:53 a.m. So we are on. A very good morning to you. Um, a very good morning to you. How are you guys? Let me know in the comment section. How are you? How are you feeling? How is your week? And how has your day started? Mine has been fine, and I thank God that we are here yet again. So, I want to go straight to the markets because we don't have much of the time. So, today I've decided to also start with the precious metal, and we'll start from the daily time frame. So, and to do a new week analysis on this precious metal, or sometimes called the shining metal. Now, without wasting time, I want us to do things that make sense, right? If you look at gold, what it did previously is that there was a liquidity sweep. That's what gold did. Using this liquidity sweep, there was that liquidity sweep. Sawa. And now, price has not been able to publish below the zone. But if you look at the recent past, it's like we've been having a series of higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and now price we are here. Do you think that's the end of that retracement, or do you think you're going to have a more retracement to the zones above? Because in a blink of an eye, since the 6th of July, today is 21st, so since the 6th of July, that's a couple of days later, market has been slowly showing us some signs of a downtrend. All right. So, do you believe we'll still push to this zone over here to finally to 39, 37? Do you believe that, or do you believe that we're going to push a little bit up to this level here? Because currently, it's like currently price has tapped. No, price tapped the supply. This is a small supply here. See, price tapped that supply um yesterday, reacted to it, but today price is really showing some signs, doing even a reactions above. All right. So, um, from my personal opinion, I'm having a view of this region. I'm having a view of this region. I'm having a view of that region um, as possible areas for my price to react from. Yeah. So I'll be moving in those region. I'll be having those regions for now. For the daily time frame. So I'll not be carrying so much from the daily time frame. Just be having those silent regions. Daily time frame. Haya, tukuje tuangalie 4-hour time frame. Haya, tukiingia 4-hour time frame, I can clearly see there was a liquidity sweep here. The liquidity sweep over there, and price has been a bit bearish over time with a breakout structure here. Breakout structure there. Breakout structure there. So price has been breaking structure to the downside, and now even if I'm going to remove this slightly, or let me not really remove it, but remove it from the hour section like that. Let us see what's happening. What do you realize is happening over here? There is a little supply here, a small one. This little supply is actually where the price is reacting from. That little supply is where my price is currently reacting from. If you look at Fibs levels from here down to this level, which also serves as beyond the OTE. So we might have just done with the retracement phase. Why am I marking this? Because against the M, see this is an M pattern. And of course, market reacted well on the M pattern. Here, this one, liquidity has been cleared. Now we have some small reactions on the M pattern here. So actually, basically expect a drop. That's what I'm expecting, a drop to about this level. But if not a drop, then we're going to have some buys to the level above there. So good. So another level, similar level, we can expect price to come and react to this level here. So these are the two levels that I'm really expecting to see price actually reacting from. And the same way I drawn a trend line. I drawn a trend line. As you can see, this one is one of the clear trend line that you can have. Price has been really respecting this trend line or this zone. So at times just use trend line to just check the direction of the market, not necessarily for anything, but just check what price has been doing. And clearly you can see there has been put here. You look at that. Look at those reactions over there. Look at those reactions. to show you. So if you look at this particular market, you realize that this trend line has really served purpose because there are more than 4 rejections over the zone. Now, it means I'm looking forward to see if price going to respect this zone, and there's also a lot of liquidity below the zone. You understand? To about 39.82. So if price going to respect this zone, as I'm looking forward to, then we might expect some sales all the way down here. Okay, so so let's say price is generally in a downtrend. Yeah, that is evidenced by the last BOS, the downside. Price has retraced to the OTE, and finally we have price reacting on a trend line. Price reacting on a trend line. So hapo bado tunaingia 1 hour time frame. I forgot to add here. Today is a Tuesday. I like doing that. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see what's happening over there. So if you come to 1 hour time frame, I might have to remove this. So that we can mark our structure here as a 1 hour breakout structure. Breakout structure. Now this one will mark our 1 hour market structure shift. Like that. Breakout structure 1 hour, and finally we had a liquidity sweep over here. Price finally swept that liquidity. All right. So my expectation was, okay, I think it happened. Could we be reacting there? After liquidity sweep, we come and have market structure shift. Guys, tell me, this is what we've been expecting. We've had a liquidity sweep, and also we have a market structure shift to the downside now. Eh? Tell me, is it the time to end? The price actually has come to to this supply zone. Should you risk? Actually, it's not risking. It's just Now we need to take ourselves from here. We are targeting the zone below here, like that. Our stop loss is just there. So pamoja na hiyo did we had I mean liquidity shift? Liquidity shift. Was there an MSS? Was there an FVG stroke order block? And I feel that all the three are ticking because there was liquidity shift, as you can see. Market came to have a market situation like that, and right now market is reacting in an enemy, so we might be taking that trade anytime from now. Might be taking that trade any moment from now, and this will give us an RR of about 6. It's going to be crazy RR. Let's see. Let us wait for any confirmation on the lower time frames. You can see it's evident with the market structure shift. I mean liquidity sweep here. Market structure finally shifted over here. Liquidity collected, and your price playing over here. If you go to a bit lower time frame, same thing is happening. Yeah. So I think I'll be interested in this trade. I'll be so much interested exactly in this trade the way it is. It has ticked all of my plans. Like that. So I'll just enter the trade. So you can also enter that trade. Wait and see what's going to happen, but let's enter the trade. Let us enter the trade. It's gold. Oh, stop loss should be somewhere here. Yeah. So apply properties management is from 40.25 to 40.39. Apply properties management. That's like 40.27 right now. Where are we? 40.25 all the way to 40.39. How many units are those? How many units are those? By the way, I want to calculate my stop loss. I mean lot size. If I use 0.1, I'll be risking more than 100. So maybe I'll be going in with 0.08 because I want to risk exactly $100 on this. So we are let's see, we are selling on that. My stop loss is 40.39. And TP is 39.61. So I want to do the same on this account. That won't be fine there about. All right. So you've taken that trade. Maybe also I can also come to this one. And also take that trade. Share. That's something that I'm really working on work nowadays is stop loss. Good. So I'm already in. Just confirming my accounts. There's a week I made a mistake of not updating my stop loss and I learned the hard way. That's okay. Okay, 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 okay. So I'm going to maintain this. That. All right. So that's a trade. It has ticked every of our boxes, but a trade is a trade. Doesn't mean that it has to go directions. Okay. So if you're not buying, please buy. I mean, please sell. Um, that's how trading is. You don't. It does not have to go our directions over and over. Again, I'm repeating. It does not have to go to our direction. It's not. Does not have to go to our direction. It's no need. Naweza ingia na bado tupige loss. So apply proper risk management if you are entering into that particular trade. So want to see what's happening on the other pair that we're analyzing yesterday. I think there's no major developments on these particular pairs. There are no major developments on these pairs. No major development. I think this one, we can analyze this pair. So we had gold. Let's go to GBP, CHF. It's giving some nice vibes. daily time frame. So when you come to daily time frame of this pair, haha, okay, I like that. I like that. I have to remove the drawings. Now, there's no passing. Sometimes, but the guys, one thing I've realized and I want to encourage you is that sometimes you open a chart and you feel like there's no pattern. But don't be quick to give up. Because if you look clearly, you will always get something. You will always get something in this pair. You'll always get something. All right. Just look at the details. If you're not able to see details, you can come here. You can come. Should be here. Not here, specifically here. Come to this bar. Uh, no, not bar. To the line, and you will see something. You will see something. Are we together? Now, clearly you can see. What have I done now? You clearly see market was coming up, retraced a bit, went up, came to this flip zone here, and now it's pushing up. What is the explosion? We're targeting the zone above there. Are you seeing? Very clear. Right? So market was pushing up, came down here, huge candlestick here. Now we are here, and now market is reacting on a zone that we have here. I think this was more of like a small supply zone here. It kind of swept liquidity above. It kind of swept liquidity. So it called for it to be a supply. Okay, a supply, and that's a supply. I'm also interested in this zone below it here. So okay, so let's go to the forward time frame. I think I'll just mark from the forward time frame. Oh my bad, my days. Mimi niliwanyang'anya hii. Tenye mapo yakaa kwa hours. Please. Days. Now when you go to the forward time frame, it becomes something special. We've been in an uptrend, clearly as you can see, been an uptrend and a breakout structure, but something crazy happened here, which might change the narrative. You can see about. So might be maybe a recipe for going down. Let's see how many pips. 55 pips. That's a good number of pips. So we've been an uptrend, yes. My trading psychology is so strict so that if I just take a trade, I feel like that should be the end of my trading day for now, because I don't want to be tempted to put another day, but I'm going to try to continue trading. So price was generally in an uptrend. That's all. Although I'm witnessing signs of reversal. Although I'm witnessing signs of reversal, I see a clear M pattern. It's a clear M pattern, and now a retest to the zone. It's a clear M pattern now attached to the zone. That's nice. Yeah, yeah. Let's come here. So if that sweep like that, and market, let's try to modify this. After that, what happened? Um, Price came, dropped to this level, went way to sweep. I can term this level just as my market structure shift, like that. Um, get some inducement, and finally we have what I can mark as my supply over this zone here. So this one will be my supply zone. Like that. So I can just mark these guys and call them, these are kind of inducements. Like that. So these are more of inducements, and I'll be really happy to see price reacting on that. But all the same, let me see what normally happens with the price. If you look clearly in this price setup, you'd see we had a liquidity sweep. This sweep, market structure shift. This thing works. If you just look at this, you don't even need to practice. Just look at before testing as you go. Market structure shift, pop here. Price came to the order block. Now price is doing what? Price pushed, actually pushed a very good distance. So if you enter somewhere here, more than 45 pips, and stop loss was, they gave you a stop loss of 9 pips. Actually, this was actually an RR of 5 RR. I mean, perhaps you are holding this trade to this zone. They end up with almost 8 RR. That's for this trade. So that model perfectly works every time it appears. It has a very good win rate. Right? So with a breakout structure, yes, but now it's like there was a reluctancy to go up. So that's what we are really looking at to see happening. Yeah, it was a good buy setup, but we want to see if it maybe manage to sell at the supply. But the buying was a very good convenient one, because sell now we are hoping for retracement. So buy was the perfect one, but also we trade what we see anyway. Has happened. We trade what? Trade what we see. This one finally, what happened to, this trade? I don't know how it left us, by the way. We were left with this trade. We were actually selling from somewhere above Ukujuju, but I think price left us. And what's next? Just to see how price reacts to this zone again, because clearly price was respecting. I think this one is a great zone here. The price really it bought massively to the zone, but immediately again start selling off from the zone to here. So are we going to experience another again buying pressure? Do you think at least to this zone? Let me see, at least to this zone. 83 pips. Ah, we are looking at this pair. We are looking at this pair. AUD. That's a very good. Okay. Now, in the daily time frame, yeah, I'm getting something else. I'm getting something else. Because in the daily time frame, this is a close step record structure. Record structure. We have this zone over here, which happens to be a zone that has been persisted over and over. And you can see price actually is also reacting off this zone that also seemingly has been a persistent zone over and over. Now, please, what do you see? If you break here, and we also react here, and if you break down, these are the zone that I'm actually looking at. So let me mark the zone that I'm looking at. I'm also looking at that zone, a small one, good. So I think this is more of a self-explanation. For our time frame. Higher. So if you go to the 4 hour time frame, I think the zone becomes more distinct. In this breakout structure here, in that breakout structure, okay, let's see, price came. This was an inducement. That was an inducement in that particular angle. That was an inducement to this zone here. And right now, price is reacting on this zone, which I respect so much, but we're having a breakout structure. I mean, a liquidity sweep over the zone. Okay, and of course, personally, this is a zone that I'm expecting price to really react from. Good. All right. Sawa. I normally know a good pair when I see it. Right, so I want to show you how this method works magically. So in a liquidity sweep over here, look at this was a sweep. Market such a shift, and I like what has happened here. Price was reacting on that fair value gap, so this is more of an inducement that has been collected like that. So everything seems to be beautiful. I say that one. And price is currently doing what? Currently pushing up. If it sweeps this liquidity for me, you can get a break of structure here, something like that. We're really looking for those buys. We might look for those buys to that level before thinking otherwise. Hey guys, you're not telling morning hours. Time is running like shit, bro. Time is running. Time is really running rough. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pairs analyzed. A good way to start our Tuesday. I think this has been like almost 40 minutes of us being live here. Yeah, 40 minutes. So I think for the rest of the guys, we'll meet maybe during card JPY. Still how to look at it the way she's coming down. With DJPY, of course, you know, I told you yesterday about it. Now, I'm really looking to see if I can maybe sell this pair on CHF JPY. GJ, hey, Nasdaq, I gave out a signal yesterday and I can see. Actually, I say you people should buy from to this point. To this point. It's more of a zero, almost a zero drawdown entry. It's 30, whatever, whatever. So that is it, guys. We've analyzed the pairs together. We've taken the trades together. So what remains is seeing what's going to happen. This was gold daily time frame. A strong zone. As we've seen that, fair enough. We got our entry criteria with liquidity sweep, market structure shift. Price came to an knee with just a sweep above it, and we're waiting to see some sales. Hopefully, if they happen, right? So that is it. That's how you analyze your market. That's how you start your day. I'm just doing shortly because I know today I'll not be so much busy during the day. I'll also be trading the markets um, somewhere around 11 a.m. Shivi. I'll also be in the market, and also not even 11 a.m. I'm looking forward to around um around 8:30 8:30 I'll be in the market. So 8:30 around 9:15, 45 minutes. I don't think if I'll be live, but I'll be also looking at the market to see what has transpired, to see how the trade is going, and every other details that I'll keep you posted. Sasa. So see you then. I'll see you at 11:30, but I'll do some major updates on the market. So we'll see you then. So have a goodbye. Have a fruitful day, guys.